If as soon as you were born, you went to sleep and never woke up, and you were in a dream, how would you know if you're awake or you're dreaming right now? If your whole life was a dream, how would you know you're awake? How would you know if your reality is really your reality? You wouldn't know, because your whole life has been in a dream state. And see, if you're in a dream state, then your dream can be manipulated. Things can be changed right in front of your eyes without you even knowing. Because in a reality, everything appears to be static, where it can't get touched or manipulated. But if you're in a dream, as you know, when you go to sleep, if you're in a dream, things can happen right behind the scenes or right in front of you that doesn't make sense. And it's funny because things right now happen to us that we see that don't make sense. And it might make sense to us because we were taught and programmed for it to make sense. But if you really sit back and think about it and go from day one being right now, erase everything you've ever knew and look at the world without any bias, some of this stuff that you see or experience doesn't make sense. You start to ask questions like, why does the sun and the moon look exactly the same size in the sky? Of course, we know why. But it still doesn't change the fact that they actually look exactly the same size in the sky. You start to ask questions, especially if you're in the United States. Why does our country let us eat poisonous food? Why is poisonous food more cheaper than healthier food? Wouldn't it make sense to make the healthier food cheaper? Wouldn't it also make sense for a country to want its citizens to live longer? Why does the FDA approve medicines that cause heart attacks and cancer, and then eventually they take it off the shelves? It's like they let it sit there for a certain amount of years, and then once it's done enough damage, then they take it off. That's how it appears to me, but this is just hypothetically speaking. Because remember, I'm just speaking as if we were asleep and we were in a dream. Because in a dream, something like that's that crazy would make sense. Because things in dreams tend to not make sense. And reality is supposed to be 1 + 1 = 2. But I can also say 1 + 1 = 3, especially when we're talking about sexual math. Now, which reality is the correct one? They're both correct. So are we awake or are we in a dream state as we speak right now? As soon as we were born, we never got to wake up. We were instantly put into a dream world where anything could be manipulated and changed right in front of your eyes. But you know what's funny? What happens when you're in a dream and then you realize you're in a dream? It's like you get superpowers and you can do whatever you want in that dream. So what I say to all of you out there, if you feel like you're in a dream, try to wake up in that dream, and you might just find that you are way more powerful than you ever thought. This is Multi Styles. Peace out and much love.